At a recent House meeting for Grow the Hope, a former Obama volunteer, Dereje Tessema, introduced his new book about the campaign called How This Happened.
During this, the whole election campaign, I was working on my PhD research in emotional intelligence and transformational leadership. Emotional intelligence is the subset of social intelligence. It involves the ability to monitor one's emotions and feelings and to discriminate among them and use that information to guide one's thinking and action. Transformational leadership, on the other hand, is a type of leadership where one or more persons engage in such a way that the person should be able to empower his followers, listen to the folks from different areas. Unlike the transactional leadership, which pretty much covers, you do something for me and then I will treat you specially. Project management work as the base to analyze these two concepts. Project has 5 phases. You initiate the project, you plan, you execute, control, and monitor. So the book has over 5 chapters covering how those 5 phases of project management being applied as to the campaign.
Tessema revealed to the crowd, many of whom were fellow former Obama volunteers, that he realized during the campaign how the president embodied these 2 leadership qualities.
I keep on thinking about how the president demonstrated his calmness, his leadership style during this debate, when his campaign is high, when it is low. All along from the primary to the general election, he has demonstrated his transformational leadership skills by listening to people on their living room, in their kitchen, going through the factories, going through farms and the porch, and tapping to their shoulder and say that yes, there is a day where we will be, we will overcome these problems.
Tessema found that Obama used these skills to convince people not only to join his push for the presidency, but to join him in taking control of America's future.
In every grassroots offices, you see that people were encouraged and people are using his leadership style to execute the campaign and mobilize users. So yes, his influence were from coast to coast, and people were inspired to be the next leader. Basically, this book is about everyone's here life. How we were lined up to make phone calls, how we've been knocking doors, during that winter or summer. The volunteer activity, which started at the grassroots level, became one of the transformational movement in generation. And as this movement was, it was included all walks of life and all ages, and I'm hopeful that people who read this book will understand and remember the momentum, the energy level, the enthusiasm, what happened there during the election.